Hi, Virgo. So let's take a look. So at the bottom of the deck here, for just what came to me, for a very few of you, I see you um, maybe having some legal action, and I think it's something you really wanted to avoid. Maybe it's just like a divorce or something like that. But I feel like you're like, I have to do it. I can't tolerate this or deal with this anymore, and I need to take some action in order to sever a contract, um, because you need to move on. You need to change your situation. You need to move forward with something. And you do have this Justice card at the bottom of the deck. And this is really also, if you've had things happen in the past, it's like you get some sort of validation. I just heard the story um, with everything going on in Hollywood with Harvey Wines, is it Weinstein? Mira Savino, who, it was weird because I was just thinking about her. Like, she had won an Academy Award, and I was like, man, her career really tanked. And I just remember thinking that. I don't know. It was like maybe a few months ago. Maybe there was a movie on she was in. I think that I just thought it was. I just remember that thinking that, and it just came out that Harvey had sabotaged her career. And so, I mean, obviously, it's probably not something that big for people, but it's like, how validating was that? I'm sure, and incredibly angry, but it's like, I like just to have that, like, I knew something was up. I knew this wasn't right. I knew something was happening. Just that validation of um is a lot of people don't get it. So it's nice to get it because you're like, God, I knew that wasn't cool. I knew that was unfair. I knew that wasn't right. And people try, whether people blew you off or didn't think it was, so something is being validated within you, for you, by something that's happening. Um, so this can be karma. This can be all sorts of things. The Justice card. It can be a legal agreement, and you do have the the Queen of Swords here, and she can be a lawyer, a judge, but it's um, the truth comes out. She's a truth teller, but things are going to be coming into balance for you. And it's like, here we have this Knight of Swords. It's like a change in thinking. It's just like, I'm not tolerating this. I'm saying this because you have the Ten of Swords too. You're just like, I am not tolerating negative things. I mean, I know we have to deal with different things. I'm very aware of that. Life has challenges that we can't just say, oh, I'm not dealing with it. But a lot of people stay in relationships or friendships or jobs that for way, way too long, and become complacent and somehow accept it as, oh, it's just the way it is. It's normal. And you've been struggling with this decision of what to do, of whether to stay in some situation or not. And whether something happens or you just are fed up, or something has triggered something in you where you're like, I'm done. And it's that simple. You're like, boom, I'm done. And you will never go back. You will never change your mind. Like, you hit rock bottom, and that's going to often be the camel that breaks it. The camel that breaks the straw's back. I'm sorry. You're my 11th reading, and I'm losing it. The straw that breaks the camel's back. It doesn't have to be the big blow up, the big something, but it's just like, it just so perfectly highlights, and you're just like, I'm done. And it's almost peaceful, and it's just like something gets, like, this cord gets cut, and you're done. Like, or just gels together in your mind for whatever reason finally, and you're done. And then I just, this this washing over you of simplicity, of enjoying the small things, of I don't want complicated. I don't want to make tons of money if it comes with all this stress. I don't want to live in this huge house if it makes me house poor. I don't want to live, it's like I just want quiet and simple. I want to enjoy the people I have in my life. I want to enjoy the fact that I'm alive. I want to enjoy the fact that the sun came up today. I want to enjoy the fact that I saw a beautiful scene on the way to work or out. I want to go for a walk. It's just like a kid. And it doesn't mean we're being irresponsible and immature, but it's like I am simplifying. I am pruning away that is no longer serves me, that is weighing me down, that is not part of my positive experience here. And it's like once you make that decision in your mind, things just flow very quickly. You get a new job, you find a new love, you find something you love, something that motivates you and excites you. Your life improves dramatically, or at least one area where you were struggling with something. It just making this could be a relatively small change. It's just going to have a domino effect positively in the rest of your life. So, putting messages coming in, things are going to sort of wrap up in very quickly. It's like the sun's coming up. So once you make up your mind, things are going to change very rapidly, which is nice. Oh, the moon, and so two majors. So the moon, this could be a timing issue. We do have an eclipse at the end of the month. So you very literally, I think, will be eclipsing something out of your life. It could even be your own negative thoughts, some behavior. But by the end of this month, you will have made a major change and taken the reins. Like, no more excuses. I am creating the life. I am getting in the driver's seat of my own life. I'm figuring out where I want to go, and I'm going there. And if somehow I had a goal in the past, but I ended up off course, I am getting back on course. Like you're just motivated. Like this simple realization of enough in some area, and you're just charging forward now in what you want to do and making the life you want to live, and just bringing in all these beautiful new energies. That's nice. Very exciting. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful month. Take care.